G'day everybody, it's Kim from Kim's Homestead here in Victoria, Australia. Well, I'm sorry about there's been no videos lately. Unfortunately, I've been having some technical issues, and I did put one out tonight of the first week of the challenge. Unfortunately, I did lose a lot of footage, so the video quality really stinks. Majorly stinks. But anyway, I finally got it out. Tonight I wanted to go over what I've actually been having since Monday, because Monday is when I was actually supposed to bring out a video for you, but wasn't able to do it. So today is actually Thursday the 9th of June, to give you some sort of perspective. So Monday night I actually made a sausage and rice stir fry, which I had for leftovers Tuesday lunchtime and Tuesday evening for tea. Followed by what was left of the cherry and apple crumble. That was pretty nice. Wednesday I made a beautiful chow mein, one of my favourite teas, and with nice big thick Hokkien noodles, and I had that for lunch today, finished it off for lunch. And tonight because I had such a large lunch, I'm just having a toasted ham sandwich for tea tonight, and I think I'm going to finish that off with the cherry jelly that I made, and a little bit of cream on top, with maybe a little glass of grape juice, and that will be tea for tonight. So I will catch you again soon. I'll try and make a reasonable video and put it out for you Friday. Yeah. So anyway, I'll catch you soon. Thanks very much. Bye. Today is Friday 10th of June, and for brunch I'll be having 4 salada biscuits, some leftover ham, and some spreadable cream cheese. Okay, here's my cherry jelly with a good amount of cream. And my hot beverage tonight is a salted caramel, no milk. Yum. Today, 11th of June, is to steamed pork buns and some light soy sauce. Note to self, I really don't like these, so I won't ever be buying them again. I think I'll find a new home for what I've got left. Yuck. So I think I'll go back to having a couple of biscuits and some spreadable cream cheese for lunch. These are yuck. Friday the 10th, and tonight we have fish and chips with sour cream and sweet chilli sauce. Yummo! We finish off tea tonight with some ice cream, chocolate sauce, and a salted caramel. And this is what I like about my homemade meals in a jar. So I'm just dumping in some noodles and a jar of, what is it? Chicken Chinese veg. There we go. Now I'll probably add a little bit of light soy, some oyster sauce, maybe some hoisin or something like that, and tea will be ready. And here we go, a couple of minutes in the rice cooker on reheat, and it's all ready to go. This one is the Asian chicken stir fry with Hokkien egg noodles. And here are the beginnings of a fireside soup, and that is a soup made on my Canara wood heater. I've chopped up some celery from the garden and I've put it into my large stock pot, and I'll just add a few vegetables as I get going, and hopefully it should cook up nicely on the heater. Anyway, we'll have a wait and see. Well, it's time to go through the vegetable crisper and clean out for it all the old vegetables. So at the moment we have some parsnips I dug up the other day. We have a few shop bought carrots, some celery that I picked yesterday. There's an odd onion over there, some peppers that I picked a week or so ago, and they will all go, the scraps will go into my little scrap bag which I keep in the freezer, and that will be specifically for making my meat broths or vegetable broth, whichever I'm short on. But at the moment I'm not short on any, so that will actually be put down into the shed freezers. And I'll keep that there until I make up broth again. So I'll bring you back when these are all chopped and they go in the big soup pot. Now that that's done, I have one bag of vegetable scraps to go into the freezer. I have another one here I'm working on, so that will stay in the house freezer and it'll be filled up as I get the scraps. I have one container full of assorted vegetables, another container of some jalapenos that I chopped up ready to go into my soup, a little bag with jalapenos to go into the freezer to mix in with other meals or recipes. I have some homegrown garlic that I also threw in. There's a lot of bulbs there starting to shoot, so maybe I'll make some garlic oil or something to use in my cooking. And I've also pulled out some seeds to save from some yellow squash zucchini, the patty pan variety, so that'll be good for next spring's crops. So this here will go into the soup, which I have cooking away on my fireplace. And in here I have just some water, celery, and where am I going to put this? Hang on. There we go. The lighting's not real great. But anyway, there we go. That's just celery, water and salt and pepper. There we go, into that. And that will make a nice soup. I'll add some either barley or maybe some soup mix, which is just an assortment of lentils and whatnot. I think that's what I'll do. And this will stay on the fireplace and it will cook away, and that will give me a lovely vegetable soup to have with, well, just for lunch and whatever. So I'll probably have this over the next week or so, and yeah, so I'll have it for either lunch or tea time. I won't show you every time I eat it, what's the point? So that's what I do with me veggie scraps. Slight change in recipe. What I've decided to do is add some stock to my soup. What I have here is a French onion and mushroom soup, which I'll add, and I'm actually putting it on the stove for a while because my heater is not one for actually cooking on, so it doesn't get quite hot enough in the initial stages. Hang on, I'll just take the lids off. Right, what I also have is chicken stock, and some duck stock. Now what I'll do is I will put this soup on the stove to boil for probably an hour or so, and then once it's done I will put it back on the wood heater and let it sit there, and it can cook away and keep warm, and that way I'll have a warm soup to come into whenever I come out of the garden. Let's have a quick taste. I'll just put some more salt in that. And this is the soup mix that I use. It's just a mixture of lentils and beans. I put 4 handfuls of that in. That should keep me going for a while. Well, looks like it's time to go shopping for the week. Haha, fooled ya. I'm only going down to me shed. That's my kind of shopping. So here we are in one of the shed freezers, and this one is a meat freezer that's basically holding a few other things at the moment. So yes, we're going to need some bread. Let's see. No, I don't think I'll have lasagna this week. These are the prepared meals. Oh, we're a bit blurry there, aren't we? There we go. Let's see, beef stroganoff. Yep, that sounds good. What do we got? Chicken and mushroom, garlic alfredo. Yep, that looks good. What's this one? Beef stroganoff and rice? No. This is what I'm after. Now we'll have also bucko. Yep. There we go. Nice piece of rump steak. Yep, that will be for tonight's tea. Okay, we'll put these ones back. And what do we have here? Some hot dogs for lunch. Yep, sounds good. Some hamburgers. Yep. Let's see, chicken schnitzel. Yep. Nice piece of chicken breast fillet. And under here, no, don't want any mince this week. Crumb chop. I wasn't fussed on the crumb chops this year, so I think I'll go through them first and then I don't have to worry about them. They'll be gone. Right, so that's them. That's the meat for the week. And that bread's probably a little too much. So I think I only need a half loaf and some buns for the hot dogs. There's 2 buns. some nice sultana bread. Yep, that'll be nice for brekkie. There's me ice cream, next lot of ice cream waiting. I've still got some in the freezer, so that can stay there. What did I take that out for? Sometimes I do the silliest things. There we go. Pop them down there. And they can go there. There's my spare bag. Okay, now I'll just put you on hold while I get half a loaf of bread. And we need some butter. And there's my shopping basket, all filled up, ready for this week. Now we'll go out into the garden and pick a parsnip to go with tea for tonight. The girls have all been hard at work today and are waiting for a treat or for their tea. We'll see if we can give them some parsnip leaves. Over here's the garden. It's not doing too bad, it's coming along. We've had quite a few overcast and wet days. So here's me parsnips. Let's see what we've got. Yep, that'll do for tea tonight. I'll wash them off and they can go in with some mashed potatoes. So we'll have mashed potatoes, mashed parsnips, maybe some onion thrown in, and that'll make a nice bed for a piece of rump steak. Yum! Here we are, girls. You enjoy. I'll have that cleaned up in no time. And tomorrow we will... Oh, hello. You come down to visit the girls, have you? Hey? Yeah. Come on then. Hop out. Barney likes to visit the chooks. He spends all day with them. Anyway, tomorrow I'll seed this up with a wild bird mix or cocky mix and put in a nice green cover crop ready for the girls to enjoy in a couple of months' time. Alright, I'll bring you back when I've got tea cooked, and I'll show you the steak on a bed of potato and parsnips. Okay, here's the finished product. This is steak on top of a bed of mashed potato and parsnip with steak gravy over the top, and that will be followed tonight with a new recipe I'm playing with, and that is a banana bread and butter pudding, and with a little bit of either cream or ice cream over the top. So this dessert will actually last me a few nights, which is great. Okay, and this finishes off week number 2 of the Pantry Challenge. Thank you all for tuning in and seeing what comes out of the pantry, and I will catch you again at the end of next week with another week of the Pantry Challenge. Bye for now.